عم يستشهد من الخروج صح 17 العدد 6. ها أنا أقف أمامك هناك على الصخرة في حوريب فتضرب الصخرة فيخرج منها ماء. هذا لما رب العالمين أمر سيدنا موسى، الناس كانت حتموت من شعب بني إسرائيل، فبدهم مي عشان يشرب الشعب. تمام، فقال له الرب طلع وضرب الصخرة، وفعل موسى عمل هذا الشيء، عمل هالمعجزة أمام شيوخ إسرائيل. حنشوف هاي الصخرة كيف شكلها هلا. عم يستشهد من الخروج صح 17 العدد 6. ها أنا أقف أمامك هناك على الصخرة في حوريب فتضرب الصخرة فيخرج منها ماء. هذا لما رب العالمين أمر سيدنا موسى، الناس كانت حتموت من شعب بني إسرائيل، فبدهم مي عشان يشرب الشعب. تمام، فقال له الرب طلع وضرب الصخرة، وفعل موسى عمل هذا الشيء، عمل هالمعجزة أمام شيوخ إسرائيل. حنشوف هاي الصخرة كيف شكلها هلا.
On the way to Mount Sinai, the Israelites camp where there's no water. Moses goes up to a distinct rock and strikes it with his rod, and miraculously, water pours forth.
أهو ضربها وصارت الماء عم تطلع من هون.
For his followers. The historian Josephus said that.
أهو عم يحكي كمان عن يوسيفس اللي هو متاتي اللي أنا جبت اسمه.
The split rock could still be seen in his time, and it was so big that it could not have been moved. Is it possible that this split rock still remains today, testifying to the accuracy of this story? The answer is yes, and it is stunning.
هاي يا شباب، هاي يا صبايا، هاي هي الصخرة اللي ضربها سيدنا موسى واتفلقت نصين وصارت عم ينبع منها الماء. هاي سبحان ربي الأعلى.
This split rock was first discovered by Jim and Penny Caldwell, an American couple that was working in Saudi Arabia in the early 1990s. The local Bedouins have long had two names for this area, the Water of Moses and the Split Rock of Moses. This split rock is on top of a 100-foot hill and is somewhere between 40 and 60 feet high. And what's really amazing about this...
هذا من بين الصخرتين للمعلومية. هذا لما انفلقت الصخرة شوف حتى الإنسان بيقدر يعبر منها. قد ما كان المي عميق كان يطلع منها.
The specific location in the valley along the possible route to Mount Sinai is that the rocks underneath the split rock are smooth, as if tons and tons of water.
حتى يعني نزول المياه على الأماكن الصخرية خلتها كتير ناعمة بسبب إنه تدفق المياه بقوة، فقعد ينحت بالصخور، فصارت واضح من خلالها إنه كان فيه هون نهر قوي كان عم بيعبر من هالمكان.
Poured forth, forming a miniature lake at the bottom for the Israelites to drink from. If you have a relationship with a local, they'll tell you that this area is related to Moses. The Bible says the area near the split rock where the Israelites fought the Amalekites is named Rephidim, which means place of rest. Hebrew inscriptions we found there have been interpreted to say place of rest. The definition.
لقوا هالأحجار مكتوب نقوش عليها في نفس المكان باللغة العبرية، وهي لقوا الأماكن مكتوب عليها اللي هي مكان الراحة اللي هو رفديم.
Of Rephidim. Closer to the mountain, inscriptions have been found that Dr. Miles Jones, a scholar of ancient Hebrew, believes are talking about the battle with the Amalekites.
عماليق، اذهب واضرب عماليق، تتذكروها؟ طيب عماليق موجودة في الأراضي السعودية.
He says one of the inscriptions refers to the death of an Amalekite. Nearby, there are two inscriptions that Dr. Jones believes are marking where a Hebrew mother and daughter died. The Bible says that God told the Israelites that they possess the land wherever the soles of their feet touch. Near the split rock and near the mountain, there are many inscriptions with an image of a foot and a sandal. Next to the image, there is Proto-Hebrew writing that means the sole of the foot. We also found inscriptions that were translated and found to refer to Yahweh, the Hebrew name for God. There's another area near the mountain named Wadi Musa, or the Valley of Moses. Here, a depiction of a menorah was found, and it might be the oldest depiction of a menorah known today. Why haven't we heard about this other candidate for Mount Sinai? Why has almost the entire focus been on the traditional site despite its lack of compelling evidence?
Think about how many things line up with the biblical story right here at this mountain.
There's a beach and path where the Red Sea crossing could have happened, matching the biblical account. You can see how the Israelites could have camped near Elim with its 12 wells and 70 palms. Along the way to Jabal Maqla, there's a split rock and area suitable for camping. There's a mountain referred to as the Mountain of Moses, with a large plain in front of it where millions of Israelites could have camped. You can see an altar of uncut stone at the foot of the mountain, where there's evidence of burnt sacrifices, right where it should be. There's evidence of bull worship, and you can see exactly how Moses would have seen the golden calf worship going on as he came down from the mountain. There's a brook that comes down from the mountain just like the Exodus story says. You can see right where the cave of Elijah might have been. All of these little details have to fit, and they fit.